Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the FanTracks podcast coming to you from fanboysanonymous.com. I'm your host, the owner of Fanboys Anonymous, Tony Mango, and with me on the panel tonight, I have two of my fellow fanboys, Chris Dace
Hey, hey, hey.
and Mike Paden.
Jumpin' Jehoshaphat's.
Man, going back. And we're going back for this episode, which is going to be Rugrats Season 4, Episode 13, air date October 21st, 1997, The Turkey Who Came to Dinner. We're following up a lot of our Thanksgiving kind of stuff, and we figured why not do a good old Rugrats episode too. So if you're unfamiliar with what FanTracks is and how this all works, it's basically a commentary track that we're recording that you can watch alongside with this episode and hear our thoughts and our jokes and anything else that we decide that we want to talk about. And the way that you can line that up and sync up with our footage to make sure you're watching it at the right time is we're going to give you a countdown of 3, 2, 1, play, and then you will be able to hit your play button, and we should all be lined up perfectly fine. Whatever your stream is, your DVD, or however you're watching it, we start off, before it gets to that little title card. So we're not doing any kind of like warning screens or, menus or anything like that. So keep that in mind too. And once we give you that countdown, then just hit play and sit back, relax, and enjoy whatever we got to say during this episode. So get ready, hover that mouse or whatever over your play button. 3, 2, 1, play. Turkey Who Came to Dinner.
Do you know the entire soundtrack for this show is all done a cappella?
Really?
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe not this part. But a lot of the sounds you hear are a cappella.
Mothersburg.
And if I'm correct, I believe it's done by They Might Be Giants.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It's a pretty tall grass.
It's been so long since I've seen a Rugrats episode.
Vintage.
That's vintage DD saying oh.
Vintage Dee Dee having red hair.
Shaped like a starfish. Inspiration for Sideshow Bob.
Dude, I told you I have a thing for girls with pointy hair.
And redheads.
Oh, God, it's a double whammy. But here's this dyke.
She totally was. It's so mean to say, but it's totally true.
Just because she had twins and a husband doesn't mean shit, especially because her husband was such a weenie. Speaking of awesome cartoon dads, Stu Pickles. Often underrated when they talk about that subject. Chaz.
Chaz, underrated in life. Of course he raises a fucking stupid kid like Chucky.
Yeah. Chaz is a lot better until his ex-wife left him and took everything.
Now, Angelica's dad, he's the man. He's like the chalky Studebaker of this.
Like, he's not so bad. His mom is a total raging bitch, but he's pretty cool.
She's by far a bitch. Was his name Dale? Something like that?
Drew.
Drew.
Yeah, Drew. And Thanksgiving. Oh, I love where they like mix up names from things people are saying. There's actually an episode where they're talking about the people who moved across the street and they were the Patons, but they are like, who are the Padens? And I'm like, oh, they say my name in Rugrats. True story.
I don't think they ate any mangoes in Rugrats.
What a bitch. They're just trying to be nice.
I'm getting shades of someone I know.
I feel like I know where you're going with that.
So positive. Is that freaking weenie?
It's a huge freaking nose.
This is appropriate. All the women are in the kitchen.
But it's even more appropriate that the weenie's doing all the work.
Oh, Grandpa!
He's like, I rented another porno tape.
He won a turkey. 'Cause- 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 'cause
just randomly Russian. She's like, I want to play the game. Let's make it fucking rough as possible.
I ain't afraid to tackle an old man.
I used to be
Hoo-ha!
I used to be a linebacker. Seriously, who goes to Thanksgiving dinner wearing workout equipment?
Why did it take 6 adults to go get a turkey?
Let's leave the two most irresponsible men with the kids. They'll be good.
And things.
Some stuff. That's how I cook. Some purple stuff. Sunny D, all right.
After watching Dutch for our For Real Movie Club, man, I'm having such a disconnect with E.G. Daly and Tommy.
Yeah.
I like the ring of that.
What a bitch. I feel like knocking this shit over. Ha.
That's not a nice thing to call those guys.
Well, you don't see, what's her name, Susie next door here, so.
Susie only shows up for the Kwanzaa special.
Wow. Well, you're in the wrong spot. You got to get the new Buccanezer. Did I say that right?
I don't think so. Whoa. Sure, there's somebody out there that's trying to make a fan theory that ties in Matrix with Rugrats.
I'm sure it exists.
Tommy grows up to be Neo, and I think that squeaky voice teen from The Simpsons.
Who wins a live turkey?
What?
Can't you see I'm a stereotype? How traumatizing for kids if like he grows up in like Bulgaria or whatever like that. He's probably got no problem killing turkeys. What if like on this episode he just goes like, oh, there's the turkey. Let me get that hatchet.
Hacks the head off right in front of the kids.
Spike.
Who was your favorite Rugrat? I always liked Phil.
For me, it's the variation of Tommy's cousins. I'm hungry.
That was a good one.
I'm hungry.
The one from New York that had like a comb and slicked back hair. Like, hey, yo, I'll take care of it.
They were pretty awesome. I was a big fan of Tommy's family. Not Tommy, but his family.
Well, Stu
Specifically his dad and his grandfather.
Yeah, Stu's the man. Stu and Drew, though. He comes from a good lineage. Stu, Drew, and Grandpa.
What? Drew's not involved.
Isn't he Stu's brother?
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be damned.
That's why he's awesome. So Tommy in the future should grow up to be as awesome.
Oh, that's right. Didn't they have that one episode that was like a flashback of when they were little kids in Grandpa Lou's repair shop?
Oh, I don't remember that. We're talking 15 years since I've seen an episode. Maybe longer than that. Shut up, Chaz. You fucking dork.
What'd he just say?
Something dorky. Fucking nerd. He's such a stereotype. Surprised they don't have him wearing those old Russian hats.
Ay, ay, ay.
Superama. Spin-off of
It
Futurama.
is? It didn't look open at all.
What's wrong with her head?
Oh, that woman's gonna get messed up.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh, God, it's on.
Shit is going down.
Oh, and she scores.
Wimp. Stupid Howard.
Howard knows from experience.
That's so weird. In that relationship, you could tell that Howard's the bitch.
That's like a pretty complex thing to have on this children's show, right?
Yeah. Like, he's clearly the bottom.
Mm-hmm. And, like, I picked up on that back then, that she was clearly the dominant person in their relationship. And that there was something, like, very different about her in general as a woman.
Right, because even, like, with Drew and, what's her name? Angelica's mom. Even with that, like, they're kind of even partners. Like, she's a bitch and she's very domineering, but Drew doesn't really take her shit as much. Howard's just a complete wimp. And poor Chaz, he's got nobody to boss him around, and he still gets bossed around.
Oh, no, dude, he gets that hot Asian chick.
I wasn't watching it at that point.
Yeah, Chaz makes that better than anybody. What the fuck is going on? You know, Rugrats is one of those cartoons that's, like, you know, generally grounded in reality. You know, like how some cartoons just generally stick to real life. And, you know, some of those cartoons, you can usually tell in the way people take off when they run. Like, if they make, like, a normal animation when they run away, it's more grounded in reality. But if they do, like, that, pew, and they leave, like, a little puff of smoke when they go, then it's more, like, the outside of it.
The little wheel that represents their feet.
So, yeah, Rugrats is more the former. So seeing, like, a turkey chasing around a dog, that was pretty surreal.
This is some evil music for a child.
She grows up to be Lord Zed.
Yeah.
So I guess I was way off about the acapella thing. Maybe I'm thinking of Doug.
Yeah, Doug. Definitely Doug.
Definitely Doug. Yeah, it's Doug. Definitely Doug. I
What?
used to play bass for Definitely Doug.
For some reason, I went full Rain Man for that. Yeah, it's Doug. Definitely Doug. Uh-oh, 5 minutes of Wapner.
Is that Elvis on the bench? Wild
Oh, Time
Thornberries.
Cow. Special appearance by Time Cow in this episode.
I miss blimps popping up at stadiums.
You are missing a lot.
Stop
What
changing the
is-
channels. You're watching the same channels.
What is going on over there? Crash
Crash
Dummy.
Test Dummy? Yeah. And Tommy.
Nobody's watching these kids.
These poor animals. Spike always got abused by these babies.
I like that little duck.
Jive turkey.
They're like, for all you people that got freaked out watching the turkey chase the dog, here's a repeat.
A turkey decked Angelica.
Her doll is so ugly.
Yeah, imagine a woman actually had her hair like that.
Oh,
Not
now
only is it like all like spaced apart like that, but like one of the sections is like all balding.
there's people that do that kind of shit, though. Somebody at like a burlesque thing or something. Something that Grandpa Pickles would go see. He's seen some shit in war, man. You weren't there when I murdered that kid.
Was that thing he always says? He's like, 15 men!
15 miles back and forth uphill in the snow.
As it was, 15 miles!
Back in Vietnam, I killed 15 gooks. Takes a dark turn for a Rugrats cartoon.
Oh no, I definitely could see Grandpa being like the lovable, ignorant kind of racist. Like,
Yeah. Where he'd refer to people as Chinamen.
Charlie.
Probably Charlie's wife. It's like, I'm North Korean. And he's like, yeah, okay, so where from China are you? Drew's got some killer spectacles, though. For some reason, there's guards on the top of him for all the people that punch him or something. I don't know.
So why do turkeys have ball sacks on their chins?
Why not?
That's a good
Seems
answer.
like an awfully unsafe place to have them.
Have you seen him chase Spike?
For a kid like Chucky who has his nose perpetually up like that, why does he still have sinus issues?
Mm.
They only went for a turkey. Why do they have bags of groceries?
Yeah, like Howard's gonna do anything. That is weird though. Like speaking of the whole Howard thing, he goes shopping with them. He's in the kitchen with them. And not that there's anything wrong with it, but still, for a little kid's cartoon, you don't really expect a lot of that stuff. It's like a subtle way to teach kids that there's different types of families out there. Mom, it's broken. Mom, it's broken. Oh, Simpsons. Listen to the Simpsons FanTracks if you haven't yet. She's what, a real estate agent?
I think
Better a
she
lawyer.
yeah, I thought she works in like law or something.
Hmm.
Or like
You think about the
business. I
fucking
think she's
thing?
in like corporate business.
She's one of those soul-sucking corporate job people.
Yeah, I think because I think I remember like her talking about like how she has to take over another company or something.
Poor Spike. Tortured this whole fucking episode.
Let's catapult this fucker.
Yeah. That'll be safe. That way he won't get a clean, humane death. He'll just get squashed in the next yard.
Normally I hate looking at kids with like missing teeth like that and shit, but it doesn't bother me so much when it's a cartoon.
Still bothers me. I'll tell you what's even more bothersome though. That the one woman there, the old woman, the shape of her head.
Wow.
Wait, what?
The grandmother or whatever.
Oh, Minka?
That's her name? Yeah, she's got like, well, his fucking head too. They're like lumpy potatoes or something.
Lumpy potato, they are potatoes.
They would support Royce Ave.
The turkey noise, though.
Great if Grandpa just
Conflamming.
brought out a fucking gun. I'll get that goddamn turkey. Turkey is not pleased. It's a pretty well-behaved turkey, just standing there.
Mm-hmm. It's a drastic change in turkeys from our last FanTracks.
Poor Chucky, he's the
He had
fat
to
kid.
think about whether he was going to let him keep his clothes on.
More Nickelodeon voyeurism.
Naked.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Oh my god, this is bananas.
It's not bananas, it's turkey.
Pretty spry old men.
Yeah, Cynthia.
Bitch. You just messed up the football game
Just bam, kills the turkey.
and broke the Matrix.
Why does the football player look so scared?
Well, if you were about to be surrounded by 5 giant football players, wouldn't you be too?
Depends on what situation it is.
I'm
Football
pretty
game,
sure
look it
any
up.
situation like that, I would be scared.
And how did the hot dogs turn into those splats on the wall? That is disgusting.
That's what the inside of hot dogs look like. You
Ugh.
ever open one of those up?
To be fair, I don't eat turkey hot dogs, so. It's like, shut up, you little bitch. Tired of your shit.
We kill it.
See, that's why
Wow,
Drew's
that
awesome.
was so evil.
That's why you gotta love Drew. We can still slaughter this turkey, huh? I don't care if my kids have bonded with it. She's got a point. Well, we do, Chaz. If it's not about that, then
Oh, shut up, Dee Dee.
yeah. Pay
Yeah.
attention to the commercialism of Thanksgiving nowadays. You're totally wrong, Dee Dee.
Yeah. It's a day off.
You know what Thanksgiving is? Another day to shop for Christmas gifts. She's like, how about we make out? You know. What, you want me to make out with my husband,
Ooh, fist bump.
Howard?
Kaput.
I hate her.
The hell are they outside for?
How the hell they get that many fucking bowls of cereal out of one box?
A box that they had already eaten some of earlier.
Aww.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen next year, though, buddy. Alrighty, it seems like that's your Rugrats Thanksgiving episode.
It's the wiggity whack. It's the Rugrats. It's the rug rap.
So wait, what happens to Mr. Turkey?
He dies.
He starts crossing the street, somebody rams into him.
No.
He's Christmas dinner.
So he's still hanging out around there, and Drew really wanted that turkey, so Drew just takes him home, and, you know, they have turkey sandwiches tomorrow at Angelica's house. So tell us what you thought about this episode. Leave comments below and everything else like that. And we will see you on the next episode of FanTracks, everybody. Adios.